What's going on, everybody? So it is Christmas Day out here, and I was not planning on making a video today, but one of my kids got sick, so we are going to be stuck in the house today. But we still got to eat something, so got to find something in the fridge that we've got. And I looked through it, and looks like some frozen burgers are what it's gonna be. So try to kick it up here. I'm going to go ahead and put them on the pellet smoker. See how that works out. Haven't done it yet. I'm gonna probably crank it up. It's about as high as it'll go. Hopefully get a nice sear on there. But yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here with me. And let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, so here we have some frozen burgers from Costco. They are the sirloin, $85.15. They're gonna come out just fine. Normally I would make some of my own burgers, but in a pinch these are great. All my ground beef is frozen and it is Christmas Day, so I can't even go out and buy some right now. These are gonna work just fine though. So we're gonna make the best of it here. But before we get to putting those burgers on the smoker here, we're gonna make a quick little burger sauce, and it starts with about a cup of mayonnaise. And honestly guys, I just pretty much eyeball this every time I do it. Just do it taste good. There's no science to it. Taste it as you make it and adjust accordingly. But start off with typically about a cup of mayonnaise there, and just some regular ketchup. That looks about right. And about half as much mayonnaise, if it would cooperate. There we go. Then I'm gonna come in here with some pickles. Good. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. And some chili powder for some little extra kick there. All right, so now that we've got all the ingredients put together, and I'm just mixing this in the container that I'm going to store this in, because obviously I'm not going to use this much sauce for the burgers. Just stir it all in now. And then one last item that I like to add, just a little bit of this pickle juice. Gives it a nice extra zing from that vinegar in there. Mix that in. And that's how you make a good, simple burger sauce. All right, guys, so now that we've got this pellet smoker nice and hot here, of course, it's raining, as you can see, unfortunately, again. This is 431 degrees Fahrenheit right now. We're gonna go ahead and get these burgers put on there and see how they turn out. Should be pretty good though. I'm gonna start by putting this bacon down first, and then put the burgers down, throw a little bit of seasoning on them here. So let's get to it. All right, it's nice and windy here too, so I'm probably gonna get smacked by this umbrella that's keeping us dry. No big deal. Throw some bacon down first. Kind of try to spread it out towards either side here. It is sizzling, so it is going to cook up pretty quickly, I imagine. Get his burgers on now here. Going right over the center here. That's where that hot pot is. That's going to be the best place for it to get a nice sear. Boom. Then we're going to get some seasoning on these. This is just my SPG or salt, pepper, garlic mix. Go right over the top of them here. I think I'm going to go a little bit heavier because I'm not sure what the other side's gonna do. All right, that looks good. Put this out here. I'm gonna close this up. Get some tongs, and then check back in on this bacon here. All right, guys. So burger, of course, always needs some good toppings. So I raided the fridge to see what we've got, and I came up with some lettuce, and luckily some cheese. Normally I use American cheese for a burger, but we are gonna be using some shredded Mexican style cheese. Like I said, it's Christmas. We don't really have much to work with here, but we're gonna make it work. So this is some lettuce that my wife uses for salads. I'm gonna go ahead and just chop this up a little bit further. I like, I don't like those massive leaves on my burger, so I chopped this up a little bit just to get it easier to eat. And that looks pretty good there. So I'm just doing this while the burgers themselves cook. Doesn't take long, so we should be good just like that. That's all set. Normally I'd put some tomatoes on there, but we don't have any tomatoes at the moment. No big deal. But what we will have is some bacon, because bacon definitely makes everything better, particularly a burger. So gonna go ahead and head outside now, check on those burgers, and see where we're at with them. All right, guys, so while the bacon and the burgers are cooking here, I'm gonna go ahead and just toast up some buns. I just keep them as is. I don't put any sort of mayonnaise or butter on them. I just toast them as they are. Closed up the umbrella here too, because it's not really raining anymore. Light drizzle at best, so I'm okay with that. But just toss these on here, get a little bit crispy, a little bit smoky too. Never hurt. Check on the bacon while I'm here. So it's starting to get crispy. I'll give these a flip. While I got this open, I'll check on these burgers at the bottom. They are starting to cook. Definitely not getting seared as they would on a regular grill, but should be alright. I'll probe these a little bit later, see where we're at temperature-wise. For now, I'm going to just let that go ahead and keep cooking. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and probe these, see where they're at, and maybe give them a flip here. So let's take a look and see what we've got going. Look nice and red there. Okay, just trying to get right in the center there. Looks like that's at about 93.7, 97. There, so I'm going to go ahead and flip these since they're more than halfway through. I'm going to definitely cook these to well done. Start with the one that we got here. Whoops. So as you can see, it's definitely not as seared as you would expect from a gas grill, but not looking too bad. I think it should still be pretty good. Bacon's cooking up nicely as well. I'm going to give those another flip. That back one definitely is looking good, but I'll go ahead and flip those and then keep working on these burgers and probably take these buns off as well too. Alright, cool. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so some of the bacon's done. I'm going to go ahead and hit this burgers again with a little bit more seasoning. I have a feeling that the other side, some of that seasoning probably fell off when we flipped it. So, give it a little bit. So, again, just a little bit of shredded cheese. Put right over the top, get it nice and melty. That is going to be nice and melty by the time these burgers are done. Should be only just a few more minutes. So I'm going to close this back up. Maybe give this bacon another flip here. Close this back up and let it do its thing. Alright guys, so these are officially roving at 165. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. And I will say they are looking pretty good. I'm going to say that for sure. But let's go ahead and get these pulled off. Start building. Oh no, got a little bit of cheese off of that one. That's alright. That one, my wife's. guys, so here we are. Let's go ahead and start building these burgers. Like I said, they all cooked to about a little over 165. They're probing at about 170, so gonna be perfect. Start off with a generous helping of this sauce. Spread that all around. And then come in here with a little bit of lettuce that we have. No worries, it'll be just enough. Focus on the meat anyway. I'm not too worried about the green stuff here. Then get this burger put right on, along with some bacon. Let's go this way here. And then top it with a bun. Not bad looking, I will say. Let's give it a cross section here as well. And boom. Decent looking burger, I will say. Gotta give it a taste test now. That looks pretty decent, I will say. All right, so let's go ahead and just give this a little quick taste test here. I know your lips are drooling, buddy. That's not bad. Rocky, come here. Sit. Rocky approves. That's not bad. That's even got a nice little smoke ring. So definitely recommend this if you are stuck on Christmas Day with nothing to eat. Some frozen burgers on a smoker, not bad. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next one.